Earlier I spoke to Lauren Lefebvre about catfishing. So Lauren, thank you so much for coming in this evening.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Your story was really harrowing because your son was murdered by someone that he met online, pretending to be someone else. Can you just tell us a little bit about your story?
My eldest son, Breck, was always a good boy, and he started a new school, and some friends that he reunited with back from when he was 8 years old invited him into a gaming group, and he was so excited. It really helped him settle into school because he was reunited with those old friends. Shortly, though, I heard a deeper sounding voice in the group, and they were having fun, they were chatting and gaming, but the deeper sounding voice concerned me. When I asked Breck, he said it was a friend of one of his friends. So he had been introduced to him through friends from school, and I was immediately alarmed. And I paid attention to what was happening. I asked Breck questions, and in the end, I did everything I could to try to separate Breck from this older man. But in the end, I didn't succeed.
So you started an intervention, didn't you, where you got other parents and stuff together, which is what any good parent would do. But that's when things began to change and went underground. What happened then?
Well, I did talk to the other parents, and they would say things like, well, the boys have been gaming with this guy for years, and then I had to bring it to their attention that he was telling lies, he was pretending to be something amazing. He said he had a successful software company, he said he was a millionaire, and I didn't believe any of it. He wouldn't show his picture. You couldn't find any information of his fictitious software company online. And I tried to convince other people, talk to other people, and at that point it was very difficult to get people to understand that boys can be groomed too. And because Breck was a good boy, nobody was suspecting that there was anything wrong with him. But behind the scenes, he was getting free gifts. He ended up getting a free iPhone 6, and he was thrilled with the compliments and the opportunities that were meant to be coming his way. He had no idea that this was someone who was just catfishing with all these boys, making up, a fake personality and all sorts of fake careers. And all of those boys thought they were speaking to someone who was quite accomplished.
So do you think the police take catfishing seriously?
I think we can never take it seriously enough. We need more help to be able to stop people from pretending to be something that they're not. And I think it's become too easy with, all of the social media that's available. But we do need steps put in place to ensure, especially children, because anyone can fall for this, but especially children, understand that there are people out there who are pretending to be someone they're not. And we need the police to be able to monitor and stop them if it's been brought to their attention.
Because you did call the police, didn't you?
I did. I told them the name of the predator, his age, the county where he actually lived. I passed over the stories, and I couldn't get anyone to believe me. It's so sad to think that I knew and I still couldn't save my son. So I think it's really important that we're all aware of these sort of personality traits of someone pretending to be something they're not, controlling and manipulating, being very persuasive, but also building a friendship that feels real. People who fall for this, they actually can be very intelligent people, but they are falling for what these predators are saying to them.
Because it's not only children that can be groomed, it can be adults as well.
Exactly.
25% of rapists in 2005 found their victims online through social media. And to me, that's really scary.
It is. In our work with the Breck Foundation, I set up because I needed something good to come out of this. I do say to the teenagers who look dubious about what I'm saying to them, it's not just a message for children. Even adults need to remember to never meet up in a private place when they've only met online. That's our most important message, that you always find somewhere public, that you always tell someone where you're going, and never put yourself in a situation that you can't escape.
And how's the Breck Foundation going?
We are doing very well. We do as much as we can to try to bring about all these awareness and safety messages, and we're campaigning for more PSHE lessons to keep children safer, through their school. And we're trying to talk to as many people as we can to make sure young people are empowered to make safer choices for themselves online.
So what would you say now to anyone that is scared or has safety issues about being online?
I think it's awareness that we can't just believe everything everyone says online. There are people who may be unstable or have mental health issues or lack in confidence who will build up a fake persona and a fake profile just to impress people. And we need to be able to understand that, recognize it so that we can see through it and not fall for their lies.
So do you think catfishing should be made illegal?
I think it should, because at the end of the day, why is it acceptable to be fraudulent about who you are and say that you're something when you're not? Be yourself.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks, Vanessa.
With social media now becoming the place of choice to make friends and meet your partner, there does need to be some sensible legal protection while being online. Catfishing may seem harmless, but there are many incidences when it becomes sinister or, as we've heard, can even lead to death. And although I don't want a nanny state, I do want some protection while being online. So to all of those of you who are catfishing, pretending to be someone else online, beware. The law might be changing very soon.